All right. What's up, Pam? Working on this No. Nah, man, I don't do live reruns. Honestly, it would probably be smart if I did. I just think it's corny and fake. So I don't do that. Because when I'm ready to hang, when I'm ready to chill, it's all about you guys. You know what I mean? It's not about any other thing except for hanging out with you guys, man. So I don't do all that fake bullshit. Plus, you would know if I was ever doing some type of fake rerun, especially right now, because I've never worn a beanie on stream before. Ever. I guess that would technically not mean anything. I could do, could have done one earlier and kept going, but that wouldn't make sense either. Some streamers on Twitch, they do it. Oh, I know. No, don't get me wrong. I know people do it. I just think it's corny. I think it's a little insincere. I think it's greedy. The only reason I think a rerun would ever be within reason is if you are nationally known, like if you are known all over the globe and people want to feel like they're watching the stream live, then you can do a rerun and then you'll have all the people from the Philippines join in, all the people from the US, Canada, Mexico, those people will join in at that time zone when you usually stream. So stuff like that would be fine, but yeah, it's kind of corny to just do the same thing over and over or repeat that stream again. That'd be kind of lame. Yeah, but right now I plan to write the breakdown of this song. I got a heavy, simple, hardcore style riff, and we're gonna fucking jam it out. All right, dude, it's actually really hard to hear with this fucking thing on, man. I can't hear nothing. But I need a haircut so bad that I don't even want to take it off. I mean, come on, man. That riff goes hard. You got to admit. Like, simple riffs like that are the... Stargirl, thank you very much over on YouTube. I appreciate you. How's it going? You got to admit, that riff goes pretty damn hard, right? It's simple, it's catchy, and it makes you want to punch someone in the face. And that's the point. I do think, however, it could be shorter. The beginning. Because I wanted to also go into a... And then people start two-stepping. You know what I'm saying? I want that type of feel to it. I want it to go from what we have, which, by the way, is awesome. Ooh, maybe there we go back into that one riff. Ooh, hold on. I got an idea. We'll go back into that. Maybe even sooner. Okay, hold on. Let me do some copy. Let me cheat a little bit, okay? Let me cheat a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take this here. Okay? We're going to take this here. We're going to add that back. Same BPM, same everything. So basically, we're sort of just repeating parts, making the next part shorter. Here, just let me show you guys what I got. I'm cooking right now. Let him cook. Dude, I'm cooking like Walter right now, dude. All right, so we got to build up there. So we need to take our highlighted right here. I think we missed a piece of bass. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we're just, for now, we're going to copy and paste. But I think that this will be a good place to go because it falls into the breakdown better. The Standman Show, what's going on, brother? Use some type. I forgot to ask if you're using some type of Neural DSP plugin. For streaming, yes. And the only reason that I do that is because it's simpler to split the signal. So when you guys hear the guitar through your phones, because 99% of you guys are on your phones, you're not listening to monitors, you're not even listening to headphones. You're just on your phone like this. So what I do is I put the doubler guitar on for when I'm riffing and stuff like that. If not, you're just getting a mono source down the middle. But when I split it and it uses some type of stereo or mono to stereo splitter and it's slightly delaying it a little bit, it gives you the effect like there's two guitars playing, makes it sound bigger and smoother. It's a lot better for the streams. With that said, though, obviously I don't record like that. These are all individual tracks that I individually recorded live on the stream while you guys were watching. So yes, I am using Neural DSP, but that's the reason why. And I feel like it's a good reason why, especially if you know anything about all this shit. So we're going to come back into this, potentially changing the last part, but watch this. Because now we can start cooking. Now we can genuinely start cooking. Okay, so let's go. And we need a... Okay, so if we do that earlier, then we need to start there. This would be halfway through. So here's what it would sound like coming out of this part into the breakdown. I was off time. Dude, the beanie is not doing me any favors with being able to hear. I could turn it up, but it's not really a volume thing. It's the click. There's certain frequencies. It's almost like having, this thing over my ear holes. Oh, the wifey's calling. Here, I'll let you guys listen to what we have so far of the song while I talk to the wifey. Hello? Hello? Stream. Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, and then Monday I go out of town. All right. I forgot to tell you guys, it's my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday. I forgot it was my birthday, honestly. Matter of fact, since it's my birthday, I know that this is corny, but I'm going to change the name of the stream. I know that sounds corny, but when people join, then they can be like, "Happy birthday, bro," and then hit that sub button. YouTube Studio, because I'm pretty sure I can change the name of it while I'm still streaming. Okay, let's try this. Maybe I can't. No, wait. I think I can within here. Huh. I don't know how. Edit title. Haha. Boom. Wait, now how do I save that? Oh, boom. I think it'll work. Maybe that worked. I don't know if that worked. But if it worked, sweet. Metal, what's up? Nick dos Santos. How'd I dox myself? What did I do? Did I actually do something? Oh yeah, how's the pinky, bro? All right, good luck. I feel like there's nobody that could possibly want anything to do with my information besides selling information like TikTok and all the other places do. They all already do it anyways. Every data company does it. They all sell it. China steals it. Russia steals it. Israel steals it. Everybody steals it. I better watch that. Can't say it. I could talk about any country except for Israel. Whether it's good or bad, they'll still fucking flag you. Watch, this video will be banned. You will never be able to find it. Oh, I think it was just an email. Yeah. Well, there's nothing in there. So, yeah, that's my professional email. So that's how you can contact me if you need to contact me. Believe me, there's nothing in there. Password's completely different. Everything's weird with that. But I did that on purpose. Okay, let's see how this glides in. Because this might be weird. I think it needs a good drum fill to bring it into this part here. Also, I'm going to do what I usually do and give ourselves a nice crash hit. So obviously, the best thing you can do when going silent on the drums in a part is give yourself a kick and a crash. I'm going to make it a little late, though. Yeah, anybody who wants my information is crazy. It's like they'll hack my account and then they'll be like, "Man, this guy has no fucking money. All he does is pay his fucking bills. How's this dude even surviving?" They'll go, just another typical American. His camera quality looked good. We thought he might have something. Nope, he's just a broke bitch. Nick, thank you so much, brother. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot how the rhythm went. Wow, that kick is late. I put that way too late. You guys hear it? It's so late. I'm going to actually do it right on time. Like just a slip of the nip back. Because I do believe that this stuff's already kind of dragging here. Yeah, it is. I'll make these last three hit on time. And you might think to yourself, but Cody, that doesn't make a difference. I've been doing this a while. It makes a bit of a difference. Fuck! Am I tripping out right now? Is it the headphones? Does it need to turn up? Hold on. I turned it up. Am I tripping? What is happening? I'm going to turn the click up. Click up a little more. Okay, let me get the feel for this again. Now let's try it. Okay, so that's where I'm thinking about keeping the riff going. But then slipping it into like a bro, the drums are coming in way out of time. For the 4 on the floor starts. Yeah, these are just some toms that I quickly penciled in and then just sort of like brought the velocity up a little bit. It's nothing crazy. Like we have the soft build up. Then we got our big hit, and then it comes in faster and harder. See what I'm saying? My problem was getting from 164 BPM to 95 BPM there, because we're going from 164 to 95. You know, honestly, I'm gonna see. You know what's weird is they have a hardcore pack, right? Use the Force Master. Well, also Andrew is kind of messing me up having the beanie on. This is why I first off don't like headphones. Fucking hate them, and I hate that I have to use them to stream. Secondly, I'm wearing this beanie, and my hair sometimes blocks frequencies and stuff, like little tiny things. I don't know if maybe I just have an ear for like little things that I hear. But either way, like I notice so much of a difference. And what sucks about with headphones is just having the headphones on your ears, right? Just regular. Then you go like this, just to shift them just a little bit that way, about like that much. You hear differently. You hear the mix differently, and it's like, what the? How am I supposed to stay consistent when if I shift them a little this way, put them up a little bit, pull them down a little bit, I hear differently. That's dumb. So that's why I like using the monitors, and I have the monitor cranked, and then I usually mix and stuff at the same volume, the same loudness all the time. Obviously, this room isn't treated, and my mixes will definitely suffer because of that in the long run, but I don't really care. I think that for what I do, it's fine. If I was ever going to put out, the next platinum selling metal album, if ever, I would definitely get my stuff mixed and mastered in a professional studio. With that said, let's go through that again. And see, Andrew, I feel like it was feeling off time mainly because of me. But also, we're going from like one temp to another temp. I want it to feel off. I want it to feel different. I want it to feel like we just went from this and, baseball to softball. I just want it to feel, like it has that slight difference in feel. So. Okay, so let's find some drums that are going to work there. The only thing I don't like about this hardcore pack that they have is the drums that Matt, whatever his name is, Matt Bryn, I think it says it right here. Matt Bryn, yeah, right there. Matt Byron, whatever the hell his name actually is, from the band, Hatebreed. All of the drums, they aren't like a multi-tool. It's not like a big multi-tool for hardcore. It's like what he does in his band, and that's good. But if it was supposed to be a signature pack, I would understand. But the thing is the pack is labeled as hardcore. Therefore, there should be more than just Hatebreed style drums within it. And I'm not saying that he didn't do a good job. He did a fucking great job. My real complaint comes with, like I said, just not having more variety of hardcore, because hardcore really does. It's one of those genres that is always bending and it's flexible. Like it, obviously, New York hardcore style, that's its own thing, but like hardcore really meshes well with lots of other things. And the perfect band that lots of people know that is a great example of that would be Turnstile. Look at what Turnstile is doing. They're literally morphing hardcore as we know it right now. Whether you like it or not, they're changing it, and they're also bringing in new faces. With that said, I'm going to shut the fuck up and see if I can find something for this. I might have to pick the tempo. I might have to double that tempo to make it like a regular time. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. So we got to go 190. Maybe with that open hi-hat there, let's throw this out. That could be useful. I feel like that's just too fucking fast, though. $95. I don't think we're going to find anything within that unless there's a double timed recorded one in here. Okay, let's try something simple. Okay. This will come together and this will sound sick. You should two-step that riff, bro. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I was doing, brother. That's what I'm saying. I want people to go from punching their faces, punching each other's faces into this. Now, obviously, I did have a riff idea yesterday, but I canned it because I knew yesterday I didn't like it at all, so I got rid of that shit. And listen to this. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, it hits. I think it should come in sooner, though. That's a good fill for that, actually. I was going to say we need a good fill to come in, but that one works really good for that. And that one sucks dicks as it is, so this will be a good one for that. People would be dying in this pit. I agree. Thank you. I'm glad you can get the feel for what this would actually sound like in a song. This riff, honestly, I guarantee you this riff has been written like a million times by a million hardcore bands, and I can guarantee you at least two bands that have done this riff probably is Terror and Backtrack. Probably Terror and Backtrack. Those would be my two. Like 100%. Especially being in the key of D because I'm in drop C. But I'm on the 2nd fret. I actually used to do this with the first thrash band I ever started. I really liked the idea, similar to how you would see a jazz bassist. They have their bass, a 5-string bass, and it's tuned different than whenever the guitarists are. It's always lower, but they know where the hell to be because they just know their basses like crazy, and they know the scales and where they're supposed to be on the bass and all the placements of the tuning they're in and where to find the keys at. So I liked the idea of that, of how they do that, and I was like, so if we want to go heavier, we can go heavier. And if we want to play an E standard, we can just go here. Dude, Terror, like, Don't even get me started. I'll go put on my Terror fanboy shirt, okay? Terror is hands down, I think, one of the most consistent, hardworking, everyday hardcore bands to fucking do it. And these guys are like doing it better than almost every other. Thank you, Stan the Man. Appreciate you, brother. Wakanda forever. But it's and they go like this. Their numbers go like this, constantly fluctuating, and they have such a signature sound. I guess I can see that. But with that said, man, since day fucking one, they've done nothing but improve, get better vocally, instrumentally, riffs, production. Sometimes they just release 4-song EPs that sound like shit, and it's like, hell yeah, this is fucking dope. But like they're one of the most consistent bands in the scene doing it, and they probably don't even make that much money, but they just love hardcore so much that they're still doing it. It's absolutely insane to me. Like Terror has to be, in my book, top 10 hardcore bands of all time for sure. Like I fucking love that band. I don't listen to them all the time. I don't listen to them a lot, but anymore. But I think that they're definitely top 10 for me. Such a fucking good band. Like holy hell. So many good songs. Okay, so let's run through it one more time. I split it now, so it'll be shorter. It'll go into that stomp into the two-step. Two-step, I think the hi-hat needs to be louder, and we'll figure that out later, but it's not perfect yet. But it's going to hit hard, I promise. Yeah, maybe have it go twice, actually. Have the stompy part go twice, because I can already hear, like, for vocals, it'd be like a nice build up that first half, and then just kind of, you know, like, kind of going with that kick on the stomp. So maybe keep that back, get a better feel running into the actual two-step. Then from there, we'll sort of phase it out somehow a little bit. But I do say it needs to be longer. It's just going to hit so hard. All right, so let's try it again like that. And maybe we can record. I can't get enough of that tone, man. Sick. I don't know how I can make my recording sound like yours. Dude, if you listen, make sure that your input is correct. That's step one. Also, whatever guitar you're using, make sure you're using humbuckers. Wow, that's a lot of cat hair on these strings. Holy shit. How did that happen? I had it in the stand. Anyways, step one, guitar, okay? Don't have your pickups as high as fucking possible, and do not have them as low as possible. Keep them, find what works for the tone that you usually use. Find all the way at the bottom and then work it up like 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters. Go from there. With that said, especially with the chuggy stuff, I said this yesterday and the day before, I like a medium action because you can really dig into the guitar. I'm not saying you can't with other ones, but I like to play hard, so but if I play softer, it still sounds heavy, but it's boneless. There's no bone in it. You feel me? But if I add the pressure back, See what I'm saying? That also helps. But as far as recording goes, it's literally I don't even use a DI box for this setup. I don't even own a DI box anymore. I lost it in one of my band moves forever ago, and I just haven't even bought a DI box since because I personally feel that the DI within this Focusrite that I'm using right now is good enough. Like it's genuinely good. And it's the third or fourth generation. It's good. It's the 4i4, I believe. Yeah, it's the 4i4, the newest gen. Thirdly would be your input. Make sure that your input is good. If your input's too low, this is what will happen to your guitar tone. And then you'll keep turning gain up, but that'll just make it fuzzy and nasty. So your interface is going to tell you when the hell it's going to get way too much. Like this is way too much. I'm clipping the shit out of my signal. And you might not hear it audibly now, but you will later. Also, I'm pretty conservative with it as well. Like I like to make sure I start off low and then work my way up rather than having too much. And other than that, I just put on the default of this, change the bars, change the gain, the mid, the treb just a little bit to fit what I like, what hits my ear right. I've done nothing here. And other than that, to get rid of that low end right there. If you know how to do all the rest, the most important thing is just cutting around 100 hertz, man. Because listen, this is what the sub frequencies sound like on the guitar tone. You probably can barely hear it, but listen. If you're on your phone, you definitely can't hear this. Dude, that sounds like the beginning of the regular show intro. Yo, what the fuck? Dude, what? That sounds like the regular show intro. Dude, what the hell? Holy shit, hold on. Yo, that sounds exactly like the regular show intro. There's no fucking way. Get out of here. Yo. Tell me that does not just sound like what I was just doing. Yo. That's insane, dude. You can hear the flubby. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Leave your sub frequencies for your other instruments. I used to cut my kicks and my bass by, whatever I felt wasn't needed. The thing is I've deep dived so far into music and sound and soundscapes and everything. I'm going to tell you this right now. I believe that I've said this on the channel before, but there is regular perceived loudness, the way that we perceive the music, the way it hits our ears and what we're hearing. There is the actual loudness of the song. So there's perceived loudness, and then there is the true value of the song. And then there is also your sub frequencies. The sub frequencies are some of the most important, and this is why you get those guys that build studios that have 3-foot deep walls that are insulated so that when stuff hits it, nothing can bounce off it. They want as pure of a room as they can, especially for the low end, because your sub frequencies are among some of the most important frequencies to get right. Because okay, how do I break this down? I've learned about this probably like 5-6 years ago. So the way when we hear music, especially with sub frequencies, we're not just hearing it. We also perceive it with our eyes. When we listen to music, our eyes actually do this little jitteriness. And that happens when we're listening to music, and most of that happens in the sub frequencies, and not having enough or having too much or this or that can sort of ruin the experience. So it almost like sends pleasure, to the way you're hearing the song, and the sub frequencies actually play the biggest part within that. So I've always just been kind of loose with the low end, especially with the bass and the kick. Like, I just let them sort of do their thing, and if in the car it's just like it's too much, I'll take it down just a little bit, but never a lot, because your low end should be there. Just don't try and boost it on purpose, because most likely you have enough from what you recorded. It's just a matter of managing what you put in naturally. I wonder if you EQ in a particular order. Like, you get your drum sounding as good and tight as possible, then you fit your bass guitar in, then slice in the guitar, then put the vocals in the EQ. From videos I've seen, a lot of people, at least when they're doing the actual recording of a band, they start with the drums. The song almost always start with recording the drums, and depending upon the band and the studio you're at, most likely it's going to be guitar next. But there are a lot of engineers that I've watched, and they talk about how they prefer to have the bass next, because they want to have the drums and the bass as good as possible sounding, like I just talked about, because of that low end, and they can fit in guitars however they want, because that whole mid frequency is usually free as far as drums. Like, drums are taken up really high and really low. You have some low mids, you have your subs, and then you have that 5K and up that really are prominent with drums. And guitar is 100 to 10,000 that you're really hearing in the mix, especially with cymbals and everything. And then vocals got to fit in there as well. So I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it. If it ends up sounding awesome and people get it stuck in their head, that's the right way. Like, right now, if somebody had to dare me, hey, make a song with your headphones muffled like this. Like, if you're at home right now, if anybody ever sees this, if you're at home right now and you're recording like I'm recording, with your hair in your way, with this in your way, and you're using headphones, you're literally setting yourself up for failure. You're retarded. You should know better. Like, honestly, if you know anything about any of this and you're recording with a beanie on, you're fucking stupid. The only reason I'm doing it is because yesterday I got the sounds the way I wanted them to sound, and I'm just doing the same thing. So I don't really need to know exactly where it needs to be. All right, so I think we're pretty much good to record for this. And I do have my sub drop here. We're in the key of D, so let's put this to D. I don't think we need to be that low. We need to go higher, actually, like this. If I go about a second, 1.2. It's a little loud. Let's actually go like -11. We want it to be more of a feel thing. And since we want it to be a feel thing, we might just keep it like here. So we'll go at the lowest of that, and then the highest of this. Andrew, what do you think? You think go from high sub to low sub, or low sub to high sub? I'm thinking high to low, but I'll let you decide that, and I'll do whatever you say. Let's tune the guitar up, run through this, and let's start recording. It's a simple ass riff, and I want to record while I have the feel to it. That's another thing that's weird. Sometimes I'll record a riff and the first take I do is sloppier, but And you know, this is like one of those boomer sayings, but like the feel of it feels so much more real, unpolished, raw, authentic that, you know, you almost don't even want to re-record or do another performance. You're just like, man, that one is so raw and just so unhinged, unfiltered. It feels so cool because it's like set the way that it is. Chat, you guys know, you guys want to know what I want for my birthday? Since that is today, I want my fucking haircut. I've had like every hairstyle known to mankind. And I think I'm just ready for a nice shortcut again, man. All right, let's do this. Wait, is that the riff? I forgot the riff. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. That's what I think I'm going to end up doing, Pam. My only thing is I'm so ready for it that I'd almost rather do it now, and if I end up hating it that it's short, then I'll just be able to wear a hat until it gets longer again because it's wintertime. Getting a little that's a nice little arm exercise, freaking downstroking the whole time. Charlie, what's up, brother? All right, so let's record that. I don't know where we'll end up taking the full stretch to the end, but for now, I really want to record what we have idea-wise and then keep it going. Dude, I'm hyped to have you here, man. It's a really slow day. What do we have? 6 people here? Yeah, man, it's a freaking slow day. Appreciate you guys sticking around, man. You guys are the realest. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell if you do it, because I am doing a pedal giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. And if you are not subscribed with the bell notification, then you will not get it if you win. And there's a lot of people outside the U.S. that are not able to enter, and there are a lot of people that have not tapped the bell. So yes, you will actually have a genuine chance of me shipping you that pedal. All right. It's so crazy. It sounds like fucking regular show, man. All right, let's get it. I'm just gonna record this track first and then build up from there. Damn, the guitar went all. Damn it! I was probably gonna nail that whole take if it wasn't for that. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do I have any of those in here? That would actually make it a lot easier. I don't think that I do. Oh, no. All right, I'm gonna block the strings since we're doing such a fast chug on that. I kind of want to block these last 3 strings to prevent any noise from coming through. Oh yeah, I forgot. Maybe I will do a cheese autograph. Damn it. Dude, that first portion of it's really good, so I'm gonna keep this and then take away what we don't need. I mean, you can see it's definitely on there really well. Like, it feels really nice. Ooh. Actually, I think the guitar did come off a little bit right there. Let me double check that. It definitely did. That whole first section of that part there is good, except for that right there. So I'm gonna record the left pan one more time. Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that I should record this and have this first portion and have the second guitar opened? Listen. like that. What do you guys think? I don't really, I genuinely don't know what I want to do for this part. If I want to make it noisy or. What do you guys think? Would Andy come in by then? What do you mean? Yo, should we do the classic hardcore kick build up? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hello.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Okay, that's blocking really good, actually. Should I do... Here, I'm going to try something that I've never done before. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is adding the guitar riff and the open, and the guitar riff and the open, but on both sides. So with the quad track, instead of just doing all one on the left, all one on the right. Hold on, that I would be doing that wrong because one's louder than the other and it doesn't make any sense. So give me 1 second. Let me re-record that and then put them in different places. I think I know what I got to do. Yeah. I've never been one of those people, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's my birthday. I fuck around a little bit sometimes. I forgot it was my birthday. Actually, the only reason I remembered originally was because I called my mom this morning for something. I can't remember what I called her for. I saw something. Oh, I called her for something for one of my mortgage loans or something like that. And I was talking to her, and then before I got off the phone, she said, "Well, happy birthday." And I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot." And then we talked a little bit more. I was like, "Oh shit, it is my damn birthday. What the fuck?" I don't know. Should I do it like that? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what I like. I don't know if I like these being here at all. Like, what's up, City? All right. I've made my decision. I'm going to keep it like that for now. Wait. Now. And then maybe I'll switch it if I feel the need when the beanie comes off. When the beanie, bitch. All right, so I gotta record this riff. I'm gonna do it through the practice part here. When's your birthday, Pam? Didn't you say yours was the 26th yesterday? The hell? Or was it the 23rd? Is yours the 26th or the 23rd? All right. Let's fucking do this. need to get like a type of fill. That fill is just, dude. That fill, that fill is as bad as the fills that my old drummer in my old pop punk band would do. Dude could actually play drums, but he hit like a pussy. Oh my god, he was so bad. He hit like a bitch. Gotta find something close. That's so off from what we're doing, that might be cool. Okay, and this one might actually work pretty good in a weird way too. Okay, hold up. Hold up, chat. Let me cook. Let me Walter White. Gotta put triplet on for what I'm about to do. No, wait. It's gotta be swing, right? What the hell? Okay, not what I need. I think it's the triplets. I'm twipping. definitely gonna have to bring these in. Turn these down now. These all need to go 21 or right below. These can go a little lower. That'll give a little bit smoother feel. There we go. All right. Now let me double check and make sure that it wouldn't sound better there. Nope. There we go. All right, just figuring out the fill I want to do there. Might change a little bit more later, but that's good enough for, the feel. Go, baby. Okay, let's drag this up. Let's record this. Not bad. All right, let's record another one. I might do some octaves behind that. Depends. I'm gonna mute. All right, I'm probably gonna be busy later because it's my birthday medal. Probably gonna. I actually have a gift card for a steakhouse. Might do that. If I have time though, I'll definitely stop by, bro. Okay. Gotta do something different for that ending there. That's what I'm gonna do. What up, Hunter? Guess who's back? What's up, man? Too bad you weren't able to come a little earlier. I'm gonna be cutting the stream a little short today, just so I can, get planned. I have today's my birthday, and I'm probably not even really for myself, but just to get out of the house. And I also have a steakhouse gift card, so I'm gonna go get me a steak. What up, creative? Is that Reaper the doll? Yeah, yeah. Is that? Yes, it is. It is. And you can keep evaluating for as like ever, but you can also just pay $60. It's definitely worth it, man. It's probably one of my favorites. Like, I've used Pro Tools. It constantly crashed, and somebody that's always like had decent PCs, I've just never understood why, and it's just because of the way it's coded. Oh shit, man. Happy birthday. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Also, thanks again for yesterday, brother. I appreciate the dono. I really do. Yeah, I got gift card for Christmas. So I'm like, fuck it. Me and my son and the lady can go out and get some good ass food. My son's probably been downstairs playing with his freaking friend on Roblox and been eating candy the whole time while I wasn't down there. Oh, nice. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. You the man. Thank you, Hunter. It's too bad I'm not freaking staying on longer. I'd do it just for you guys, but I gotta get ready because, man, it's already, what, 5 o'clock? Yeah, it's getting that dinner time. I don't know about you guys. So you said you were in the studio? What's your band's name? Do you guys have stuff out yet? Was it just you recording for a band, or were you actually in there? I'm always interested in knowing what people are doing when they're using studio time. Do one more cleaner. Millie, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna have to I mean, do you have anything on like Spotify, anything like that? I'll definitely check your stuff out. What's the name of your project? Isn't that so weird? People are like solo artists more and more and more. Well, here, give me. Anytime somebody tells me to check something out, I always put it in my Spotify, and eventually I do get to it. I don't know what it is. The past year and a half to like 2 years, man, I really have not been listening to music as much as I used to. I think that the reason being is because my band ended so badly. You know, like our last like hurrah together, we were supposed to play a show. Drummer bailed, then guitarist quit, and everybody sort of started doing their own thing, including me doing the YouTube thing. That's the reason I do this. So it's sort of a blessing in disguise. But I genuinely think that with Narc and with the people we knew, like we would have like had a pretty successful band, and you know, it really sucks that we weren't able to take it to that level. But it is what it is, man. The name's Hunter. Okay. Now, is it like some cult style black metal because of the V in there? Are you a rapper? Is it the child of God thing? Are you a rapper? Or is it the other Hunter? I like the way you. So it was the first one. So like 911, ring of the bell. All right, I got it up. I see a blurry photo of you. So you were a young buck. Were you like 17? Are you a young buck? All right, let's fucking record this so I can do the thing. All I can think about is a juicy steak now. Let's go. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely gonna check the music out. Check it out while I'm on the way to get some food. I was planning on making dinner tonight too, but fuck that. I ain't making no dinner. I turned 17 in October. I knew it. I don't know why. Like just the photo that you had, I was like, yep, he's probably like 17. Boom. We'll definitely complete this and, get more added to it. But yeah. Let's hear that part coming in. Yeah, I got some ideas, some stuff to layer for this. Yeah, nah, I got some ideas for sure. Source is strong with this young Skywalker. Yo, if you can just tell Metal is stoned and watching Star Wars. All right, you guys. I was planning on doing an hour and 30. We hit an hour and 37. Just wanted a quick stream getting back to this. And we did do the breakdown like I wanted to. So what we're going to do is intro. Next time I get on, we got to get, obviously, the base for this last part. Figure out the ending that we want to do. Figure out how we want to end it. We got the ending, technically. So we need intro, finish bass, and then any layering of guitar. Like, let's say we want to do octaves. Let's say, we say, fuck it, let's do a little rock and roll style guitar solo within this hardcore song. Something like that. So there's tons and tons of options to do within this. I just don't have time tonight. So I'm going to get cleaned up and go do my thing. Not stoned yet, about to get stoned. I don't believe you. Dude, I remember I used to smoke all fucking day, and it genuinely, I turn into such a turd when I smoke, bro. I'm such a lazy fucking turd. I cannot smoke anymore. Actually, it's every once in a while, every once in a blue moon. I wish I could, but I can't. I know, dude, I used to as well, man. I used to as well. When I was put on probation for a long time and I wasn't able to smoke. And back in the day, you used to be able to smoke spice. And if you don't know what that is, you can look that up, man. That shit is a fucking trip and a half. I've seen people fucking almost damn near kill themselves on that shit. It's insane. But back to back every day. I feel you, man. I still have friends that smoke like that. It's just I can't. Like I just can't. Spices that fake shit. Yeah. When I was on probation, that's what I used to have to smoke. Exactly. This is also before, you know, um, weed was legal in most places. Like it was still illegal. K2 was out. Everyone was smoking that. Yeah, dude. And then not only that, it was like addictive too. I remember one time, um, we were out, and I was like, well, I always pack it up here. So, dude, I'm digging through the carpet, pulling fuzzies out of little crumbs. And I'm like, I just remember in that moment, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I look like a crackhead right now. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Bro, I smoked tea leaves, just rolled that shit. Oh my god. I did some mushies the other day, but it was not fun at all, dude. I don't know why. It was like a constant come up. It was never consistent at all until like the final come up. I think because I always eat them straight and I have a good time, but this was terrible because I put a shit ton of peanut butter in it. So every time it would hit, but then uh the next part would start to hit, and the other part's coming down, then the other part would hit. It just kept like my body just kept digesting it. It was just like a constant come up, come down, but it would never go past like the come up feel a little weird. And everybody knows like the come up feeling with the yawns is like the worst feeling. Dude, so terrible. Ugh. I hate it. I literally puked 3 times. I'm not a puker like at all. I had to make myself. Anyways, you guys, thank you. Thanks again, Hunter, for the dono. I will be live tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow's Sunday. It's always a good day. And yeah, man, I'll check you guys later.